4C, they extended that date to December 7th, and that's came and went too.
Did you receive the email? I sent everyone an email out to individually submit comments.
No.
Okay.
Our email, our computer service is terrible.
Okay. Yeah, I sent out an email with where to send it, and
Well, it seems like the
What
town
did they-
attorney should have sent it, you know.
we couldn't meet to do a resolution to send it.
You know, we've had, you sent a lot of stuff in before without resolution, so.
That was then, this is now, so we need resolutions for everything.
Well, I agree.
Okay, and then I received an email from Matt. The balloon fly was successful for the Verizon Tower. He will send the application in a few weeks. I have not heard anything. Then we have the orange chairs. We need a resolution to give them or throw them away.
I'll make a resolution to throw away the orange chairs.
I'll second it.
Roll call?
Lansford.
Aye.
Burns.
Aye.
Smith.
Aye.
Kiefer.
Aye.
Murray.
Aye.
5 ayes, 0 nays, 0 abstains.
And then we were looking at costs for the fax lines for the town barn and the town hall for the town clerk, and we can eliminate those. We talked with Jeff about it. And
Do you guys not use those at all?
I use it maybe every couple months, once,
Does,
and I can email.
does the judge use it?
The judge has her own
Yes, she
separate
does
fax
her
line.
own, okay.
Yeah.
What's the fee for it? What are we gonna say?
What's that?
How much is it?
It's $39.99 a line, so it'd be
A
about
month?
$479.88 per line per year. So
So
it totals about
times two.
$959 savings that somebody else can spend on something else.
No.
So you don't get anything in like for the public? or
I
anything?
haven't gotten a fax or sent a. Yeah, I can scan, Jeff's printer can scan, so we can just scan it to that person's email or.
I was just wondering, coming in, like.
I haven't had a
the
fax, I can't tell you the last time I had a fax, it's been a long time. They don't.
for a trip to Hawaii.
Bahamas.
Yeah, Bahamas.
Free trip to Bahamas.
There you go. But no, I haven't gotten any in,
Mhm.
but, you know, I don't know. We could talk to Betsy and see if we can receive faxes on her machine. Not send them out, but
Right.
receive them, and then she can just put them in the
But you
box.
wouldn't-
in
Where
the-
does it come in, at her
or
office?
in her office,
And you
so
wouldn't be
we
able to
would
get
not
to
have.
them until she came back
That's
anyway.
right. Yep. So when she comes in, she can put them in our box. you know.
Most everything's switched to email though.
Most everything,
You
yeah.
can scan it to that and send it even,
I can scan
Right
it to
now.
their emails, yeah.
Right.
That's what I've been doing. Like I said, I don't fax very often.
I'll make a
you-
resolution, we were,
Well, wait a minute, can you have a, isn't there something on the computers where you can do the fax through that?
You might be able to.
I think there is.
Still need the phone line.
You sure?
Yep.
Why would you need a phone line?
How are you gonna connect?
Because it's all in your computer, it goes through your computer and through your printer.
Well, I guess that would all depend on the receiving end, wouldn't it?
I wonder if you could
I don't
email
think
out
so.
to a fax number.
I think you might be able to. We could look into that, because we were thinking about doing that at the county.
Mhm.
Well, that was my suggestion, and I don't know where that went, but there might be some little thing they have to put on your printer, because I remember the printer lady said she had to come in and put something on the printer.
On the printer or the computer?
Well, it's our big printer that we had out back,
Uh-huh.
and they just never did it. I guess it's some little thing that doesn't cost a lot of money. But I don't know if you have to have a separate fax line
I
for
think you
it.
still need the fax line and
It is?
it receives and then it goes to your email, you can print it.
Because we fax through ours,
I don't think
but you
so.
have to go right to the
She
computer.
doesn't have to. No, most everything you scan to email and email it
Okay.
on.
You wanna just table it for next month until we can look into that a little more and see what the judge and see what you're talking
No,
about?
because if we, because I don't,
did it come
It's up to
due
you.
right now, that you have to pay for it, you're paying for
We
it?
paid
with the
month. We pay every month. It's not gonna matter if it's.
Well, it's
paid.
probably not gonna matter anyway, if they're not even using it. If it is. they
We
will
can
use
look
it.
into that though.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll move that we table it till next month.
Okay.
I'll second it.
Okay, and then Cornell Cooperative Extension of Steuben County has asked that we support them this year.
In what way?
We can be a silver supporter for $50, a gold supporter for $100, or a platinum supporter for $250, or a bronze for $25.
I don't think we should be supporting them at all with the way the financial times are and the outlook on things
What's it
ahead.
gonna do for us as a town?
Well, it's Cornell Cooperative that does a lot with farms and things like that for the community.
We have never done it before.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't think we should either.
I'll make a motion not to support the Cornell Cooperative Extension.
We can always look into it in the future,
Okay.
right, when the finances are
Okay.
better.
Roll call?
Murray,
Abstain?
Did you get a second? Did you get a second?
Smith,
Yeah. Dean?
Aye.
Burns,
Aye.
Kiefer,
Aye.
and Blanford.
Aye.
4 ayes, 0 nays, and 1 abstain.
Okay, so Betsy asked me to run this through. This is, the state and county have switched to, it's a traffic diversion program. Instead of giving people fines, they have to go through, driver's education. And then Fremont gets 30% of the net monies. And it's actually been going on since, I think, August. So she reached out to the county to see why we weren't getting paid, and then they sent me this agreement.
I'll make a resolution to approve the traffic diversion program.
I'll second it.
Roll call?
Kiefer,
Aye.
Blanford,
Aye.
Burns,
Aye.
Smith,
Aye.
Aye.
Murray. 5 ayes, 0 nays, 0 abstain.
And then we need to have an end of the year meeting, just to pay the bills and do line transfers. What's a good day for everyone?
Throw a dart at it.
Well, it is early in the month now, so it's probably wouldn't hurt to,
Want to go the last week,
Yeah,
yeah,
like the
29th or 30th.
29th?
Yeah, 29th or 30th, whichever. Which one we picking, the 29th?
Okay. Dean?
It's the,
29th, so
So
it's
it's
like,
Okay with you?
what is the 29th, I'm sorry?
It's a Tuesday?
Okay, Thursday, yep, that's fine, the 29th,
7?
Yeah,
it's 7 PM?
yes.
Okay.
We need a resolution for that.
Yep,
I'll make a resolution to have a year-end meeting December 29th at 7 o'clock at night.
Second it.
Roll call?
Blanford.
Aye.
Burns,
Aye.
Smith,
Aye.
Kiefer,
aye.
Murray.
Aye.
5 ayes, 0 nays, and 0 abstain.
Okay, so we need to appoint Donald Thompson to the ZBA from 1/1/21 to 12/31/24.
I make a motion, we appoint Don Thompson to the ZBA from 1/1/21 to 12/1/31/24.
I'll second it. Roll call?
Murray,
Aye.
Smith,
Aye.
Burns,
Aye.
Kiefer,
Aye.
Blanford.
Aye.
5 ayes, 0 nays, and 0 abstain.
Next up is to appoint Virginia Fulham to the ZBA from 1/1/21 to 12/31/25.
I make a motion, we appoint Virginia Fulham to ZBA from 1/1/21 to 12/31/25.
Seconded.
Roll call?
Kiefer,
Aye.
Blanford,
Aye.
Burns,
Aye.
Smith,
Aye.
Murray.
we need a resolution to appoint Bert and Candy to the Ethics Board of 1/1/21 to 12/31 of 2024.
I'll make a motion to appoint Bert Candy to the Ethics Board from 1/1/21 to 12/31/2024.
Second.
Should you do that since Bert's your friend?
Oh, okay, I'll abstain. You're right, you got me.
So who's gonna motion?
Dean,
What's up?
you wanna second that?
No, he's gonna motion it.
Oh,
Nobody wants to. Yeah, that's all right.
Are we redoing it?
yeah, we
Okay,
gotta
so
redo it.
We
I'll
have
I'll
a
make a
motion by
resolution.
Dean and seconded by Cindy.
Oh, okay.
Is that all right?
I
Yep.
didn't know if he did it. Okay.
Roll
Or,
call.
Or we go home?
Say the word, I'm gone.
I'll drink to that.
Is that okay?
Yep, fine.
Okay. Ready? Lansford,
Abstain.
Burns,
Abstain.
Smith,
Aye.
Kiefer,
Aye.
Murray.
I should abstain, but
Everybody.
We all should have stayed in the horse.
I know.
So,
Shit you started.
are you abstaining?
Aye.
Okay. Okay. 3
You
ayes,
have the right.
0 nays, and
You have the
2
right.
abstained.
You
Sure
want
you
to
guys never
vote
break
how
the
you
law?
wanna vote.
Oh, no.
Everybody's gotta vote just a certain way, and it just isn't worth it.
do they break the law, Bert? Or Tom.
If you're alluding to what Tom read, it's pretty clearly written. And
That
that's
was-
why it keeps getting brought up, is because for some reason it just does not sink into some people.
County was shut down.
It still does not apply to this case. You can talk to everybody and cancel last month's meeting. You can do the same thing for this occasion. You could call people and ask them what they feel.
I'd suggest you guys call if you're so upset about it.
Listen.
State comptroller.
It's a law.
No, please call the state comptroller and talk through it with them, tell them the circumstances, and have them, or Lori Niffen. And then we can
Listen,
move
you
on.
weren't here years ago, and I want to reiterate things. We had a town judge that was stealing money from the town, got convicted of a felony. We had the former highway superintendent who had roughly around $1,500 at home, which was totally illegal. And I can keep going on about all the stuff. That's why I was just trying to keep things in perspective here, to do things the way they should, because in the past they weren't done. And we had so much bad publicity. Front page of the Evening Tribune, it seemed like every single month for years and years.
Okay.
And I don't want to go down that road again.
We just needed to keep
It's a
things
circus.
functioning for the town.
That's right, that's why I wanted to bring it up again. I wanted to read
Are you
the law.
done?
Gravel to
Yes.
keep things going.
You're not gonna bring it up again?
No,
You
Okay.
sure?
I brought it up
Let's
twice.
do it again.
The reason I
Well,
brought it
that's
up,
the point. We said it's over and done.
but the
What are we
first time
gonna
I brought it
do?
up, you guys didn't say
We-
anything,
we
so
still don't- we
you thought it was
still
okay to break the law, I guess.
Oh, Jesus God.
That's why I brought it up the first time.
We had discussed that and.
No, we didn't. I brought it up and nobody said a word
No,
the first time I brought
we
it.
discussed it, and, so don't say I didn't know.
Not at a meeting, we didn't.
No, not at a meeting,
Okay.
we didn't.
So that's why I brought it up again. So that's the end of the story.
So it's like, don't do it again. All right, we're not gonna do it again. So as long as you're done.
Until next time. And then you'll see.
So
we
I wanna ask
interpreted
a
the law.
question. We're shut down again, which we're looking like we are, and we have to do something. How do you want us to proceed?
As far as what now?
Anything.
If
An
we're
example.
shut down,
Well, you have the authorization to pay the bills.
that's all I have.
That's right.
Jeff needs to buy gravel or something like that.
Well, then I guess you would call each board member and see, and ask them if it's okay that he goes ahead and does it like that. That could have been
That's not a
done.
proper legal resolution.
Well, then I guess you should find out what the proper way is then. Since you're the one bringing up that it's COVID, I don't know what the right way to do it. I just read you the law there and said there's significant legal implications by not doing it that way.
We've never had a COVID thing like this in our lifetime, so we had to do things.
Well, I called over to Howard. They had no problem. They got gravel and everything.
I'm over talking about it. So Sue made up this nice timesheet for the highway guys. It'll just be a little bit cleaner for them to fill out. Each box is for the week. And then they'd have to sign off on, what they did. And then Jeff can scan it and email it to Tina.
I'll make a resolution to accept the new timesheet starting 1/1/2021.
I don't understand why we're changing. I don't know why we're changing
Just
to
so
this.
your employees can sign off that this is what their, the sick leave and the hours worked and everything. It's just more formal,
Okay.
cause you're making
You just want a
this-
signature on it then?
Well, we want hours worked,
that.
what days,
Yeah.
what times, you know.
That's protecting the town too.
Yeah.
I mean, I know years ago, people would come and say, hey, what's this town employee doing at, you know, down to Walmart, or what's he doing there? I didn't know.
Or if you guys are in on a Sunday, you just,
Okay. All right.
Motion.
we got a second?
Is there a motion?
Yeah.
I'll
Tom.
second it.
Roll call?
Murray,
Aye?
Smith,
Aye.
Burns,
Aye.
Kiefer, Lansford,
Aye.
5 ayes, 0 nays, and 0 abstains.
And then just a reminder, the planning and ZBA members are required to have 4 hours of training each year, and the certificates are to be given to the town clerk for filing. I know due to COVID, a lot of things have moved to online.
Yeah, there's a lot of online.
I've been emailing,
I
you know,
can't do
forwarding
Zoom
everything.
with my.
No, Emily, Jenny. Did she give you the ZBA email address?
No.
Afterwards, I'll give it to you with the password, cause I send it, and it's, you can always come down here and get on a computer and do it. It's just off the internet where you watch,
Okay.
and then you just probably answer a couple of
I
questions.
just know I can't do it on mine.
Yeah, I understand.
We could probably set that computer up by Bert
Yeah,
to do trainings and
yeah.
stuff.
That's
Anytime
fine.
you find something that you wanna take, okay?
That's,
Okay, cause I.
The email uses really little bandwidth, you should be able to access that pretty easily.
not where I am.
Well, if you can get on Facebook and stuff, then the email should definitely.
Well, you're talking now, my phone, I don't get good reception
The
on the
email's
phone.
questionable too, it's out sometimes for days, it's,
Yeah, and my neighbor's still here. She didn't go to Florida, so
Oh,
she's constantly, because I notice when she leaves, it's a lot better. But that's not gonna happen, I don't think, this year.
okay. All right, well, I'll give you that email.
I'll just come down here then and do it.
Yeah, that's fine. I got a computer in my office that you can use too, so whichever you want to do. But I'll give you that per email and that way you know.
So we need to add a resolution for Mary Ann as the ZBA chair.
I'll make a resolution to have Mary Ann be the chair of the ZBA.
I second it.
Roll call?
Kiefer,
Aye.
Lansford,
abstain.
Burns,
Aye.
Smith,
Aye.
Murray.
Aye.
4 ayes, 0 nay, and 1 abstain.
So Wendy Martin, or Wendy Stevens, she would like to see if we would change the name of her road again. She sent me another email. She was just checking back to see if we looked into the process of changing the road name to Martin Road. If possible, could you tell me how much it would cost to do this? I will pay for it. I just need to know how much it is to do it. Please email me
I
back.
thought we'd been through this before.
I don't think we should
I'm
change
gonna make
it.
a motion that we do not change that road.
I'll second
I
it.
second it, third it.
Okay.
Because that's history.
And then
We
I will,
can't change every road name for
No.
somebody that's living on it,
Okay.
because it's history.
the last,
GPS can't find my house now, saying nothing about trying to find somebody after change the friggin' road.
so roll call?
Lansford,
Aye.
Burns,
Aye.
Smith,
Aye.
Kiefer,
Aye.
and Murray.
Aye.
5 ayes, 0 nays, and 0 abstain. And are you gonna send her a note?
I'll email her.
Okay.